Go now, where they had to do in the middle of the living room. He had the fake island.
Oh yeah, kind.
And he was laying on the floor in a fucked up ass apartment, empty, but he was walking around.
But he was in a different world.
Yeah, he was in there. It was all luxurious and shit. He had people around. He was in there by himself, laughing and on the floor.
Yeah. That's that VR shit, that Oculus.
Yeah.
And then you saw like he had like credits and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like Sims, bro.
Yeah, walking around.
You in the middle of the house, bro.
Yeah.
You laying down in the house.
You got virtual money, virtual food,
Cyberpunk.
virtual people.
It's pretty much Esau hacking your brain.
It's like
Revelation 14:9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand. That's the chip in the head, you know? We was talking about that. It's going to make you do things that, you know, the regular body can't do, you know?
Turn you into a superhuman. Cyborg, man.
Yep. And it said, or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with a fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb.
So what's beautiful about that is once this devil, makes his moves, anybody that volunteer, anybody that willfully come up under the system, cheerfully, and they undergo these procedures, and now all of a sudden you're a fucking walking cyborg for the New World Order and the beast system. You're pretty much made in another image now. You're no longer seen in the Lord's image.
Just the first sentence.
The Lord is a jealous power.
Free of pain, free of suffering.
So what do you think He gonna do to you? You made after the likeness of a false god. Taking on his identity and ideology. So now there's nothing left but for the Lord to destroy you, just like you would have to destroy a false idol.
The Egyptian.
You would have to break. You have to break it up, or you have to burn it.
Yes, sir.
And that's what the Lord's going to do to the beast. He's going to ultimately burn it, going back to the law. So if you are right with this and you worship this system, you're going to suffer that fate too.
Right. You get in bed with the devil, man. You know, that's a form of adultery. Boom. Both of y'all getting put to death. You and him getting both put to death, man.
That's why I said the trust in the shadow of Egypt shall be your shame. Just roughly paraphrasing.
Right, and this brain chips, all that BS, it's more than likely starting with the military, because they want to create super soldiers. You know, it always starts with the military.
Yeah.
It's military technology at the end of the day.
Kind.
They're guinea pigs.
They showed that on the Black Panther cartoon. It used to come on BT like in 2017, 2016. Basically it was a soldier. He got like killed in war and they brought him back. And then they started putting mechanical equipment in him. Yeah. You know, put some chips in him, and he became a super soldier, man.
There you go. That's where it starts, because what better volunteers than the people who already signed away their whole life to you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
they
all
don't have a choice.
I would say that's all we need is enough super soldiers and the robots, and they got the army that they need, because we know that a lot of these soldiers that's in various military, what do you call it? Branches, they not gonna be down with this shit.
Right.
A lot of them aren't down with a lot of shit that's going on now.
Right, and these high level brain chips, those are for people with money, man. Okay, you low level bottom of the barrel, Jakes, you getting the MARK. That's all you good for, right?
Yeah, they get the hand.
That's now you just scan and get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
All right.
The ones with they gonna be on another level.
That's for people with money. They don't want to turn a 2/3 YN into a super YN.
Right.
That's what'll happen to you.
Yeah.
And then a nigga that
Imagine that shit. Super cell.
Yeah, go ahead.
Signing Phoenix.
Just straight niggas with superpowers.
Motherfuckers flying,
Powers and shit.
Niggas
climbing
trying to
walls
get
and shit.
Drug dealers.
The niggas gonna try to get the
With switches.
T-Move version of this shit.
Bro,
man.
with switches.
Yeah.
Slide on the ops.
You know? So let's be real. Those high level
It's a
chips,
supercell, bro.
those are for people with money. For those elitists.
Yeah.
Low level elitists, you know?
And it seems like the hand chip is only gonna give you access to the system.
That's just for you to survive.
The brain
For
chip
you
is
to
where the
exist in the system, you know?
I got a what he said. 1 Peter 5:8 says, "Be sober, be vigilant." I want to put emphasis on that because the brother read, that through those miracles, they shall be able to even possibly deceive the very elect, man. So this is why we have to be very circumspect and watching because, always, also praying to Yahweh Shem Yahushua to strengthen our discernment in these days. It says, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. And there's many different aspects that he's going to come with. Obviously, we've been over a few of them, but that's how he wants to consume you into serving him through the image.
No, go ahead, bro.
Yeah,
something else?
that's it.
Somebody read Revelation 19 already? 19.
Revelation chapter 19, verse 20 says, and the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet, that wrought miracles before him, with which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast, and them that worshipped his image.
Yep.
These both were cast alive into the lake of fire, burning with brimstone.
Yep. So it shows you right there that these people gonna, like when we go back to that in Thessalonians, these people will be given over to strong delusion. That's because they were deceived. They were deceived under the spirit of deception by way of this man's
Technology.
Yep.
They thought it was the real deal. They didn't want to hear the prophets tell them, no, this is of the devil. No, we're going to be changed and we're going to be able to do miraculous things. On the right hand through the Holy Spirit. This devil is trying to emulate the Holy Spirit on the left hand side, man.
Yeah.
Right. And that's what
And that's blasphemy.
Yeah.
That's blasphemous.
also just like in the time of Egypt, right? Ancient Egypt, where Pharaoh had his dudes working, their miracles. The Lord was working his miracles with his men.
Yep.
So it's going to be a back and forth basically going on where the Lord is really going to have men working real miracles, man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Right.
That's going to happen.
And that's going to make those men a threat to society.
Yeah.
Yep.
Facts.
At least in the eyes of the elite, they're
Because
going to see these. Yo, hold on.
Yeah.
how can you do these miracles?
How are you doing this without my
my
input or my technology? Just like going back to Supercell.
Yep.
Yeah, kind.
They was like, you got to come through our experiment.
Yeah, you got to work with the government.
You got to work with the government if you want to have these powers. And they was kidnapping people who had a sickle cell.
Yeah, kind.
So they was naturally able to do it. So they was like, no, we gotta get them off with we gotta put a hit out on these people and bring them to the lab. We need to figure something out.
And I always make the point.
That's a good ass show, man.
Yeah, it is.
I hope they come with a second season.
They do.
They got to.
All right, yeah,
They
go
got
ahead.
to.
I always make the point to bring up two things. One is every X-Men movie, the government wants control of the X-Men.
Yeah.
They're trying to
Exactly.
figure out their powers. And then the other point is I forgot the other point, but the other point is the episode.
Because Esau wants to be savior. He wants to be like the one that's, I'm like a god. I'm giving you the power. I'm giving you the fix.
It was caused by me, by my power.
Yeah.
Exactly.
God complex.
That's going back to Thessalonians 2
Yep.
in Ezekiel 28.
I was gonna say Man Under Fire, Black Mirror.
Yeah,
Because it
that
was a soldier, you know. But what did it make him see?
Yeah,
When the chip was malfunctioning, he saw there was scared people that didn't have the chip.
Right.
But when the chip was working, there were roaches, and they
Yeah,
were violent and all of
roaches,
this.
That's
Right?
Yeah.
You got something?
I got a precept.
Precept?
This is Revelations 17, and I'm starting at 3. So he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet-colored beast, full of names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns. And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color, decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand, full of abominations and filthiness of her fornication. And upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth. And I saw the women drunken with the blood of the saints and with the blood of the martyrs of Yahushua. And when I saw her, I wondered with great admiration.
I'm gonna cover one thing at y'all. Y'all can go actually into that first. The apostle did a breakdown of the numerology of that. It breaks down to 666. The Mystery Babylon, the mother of harlots, all that breaks down in numerology
Right.
to that number.
I got a question. That number 603 scoring 6. What does it represent? Yeah, but when you go into the actual words of it in the Greek. Right, and what is stigma?
Because Mark is printed on, it's a mark that's printed on slaves of
The Antichrist, it says, I think in blue letter, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Exactly. But the stigmata is something that's stamped on you, pretty much. And so you'll be stamped on you, the spirit of the beast.
It's like a prick, like a piercing.
And that's
Yeah.
how we're gonna go deeper into the palisade, the imprinting, the prick inside.
Yeah, the
you.
carix.
Yep. Because that's like, because it goes to the marks of Yahushua when the nails went through the hand, the holes in his hand. That's part of that, but it's on the left hand side now. They're doing their own thing. You see how everything that they do is mimicked after the righteousness of such things.
Okay.
When he stick that syringe into you, that's an example of stigmata.
Yep.
You read Revelation 17:10, right?
no.
You read that?
I just read number 6.
Oh, 17. But anyway, it goes into the beast system. Germania, major, minor, Rome, UK, France.
Luxembourg. Is that one?
That's going
Yeah,
into
that's
the
part-
10.
10, select it.
7 heads.
Yeah.
You know, that goes into that.
And we mentioned if they'd have went into that on that stream,
Oh yeah.
you'd have been able to break it down without
Yeah,
getting
no
confounded.
cabin. Are you talking about no for
Sakari on it.
yeah, no for Gazy.
Yep.
Cooney.
Oh, yes.
Yep. But see, that's why the apostles set us up to be able, even if you don't have it memorized, you know where to get the answer. You know what it generally means. We can go get those answers and line it up with the prophecy. You know, that's what the other schools don't have.
Every verse 10.
This is Revelation 17:10. It says, and there were 7 kings, 5 are fallen, 1 is,
Actually,
and the other.
no, that was the wrong scripture. But you just read it, actually.
It was like
Yeah, the 7 heads and 10 horns.
Yep, it was,
What was that?
it was 17. It was,
Scarlet colored beast.
Yeah. It was around 5, I think. when we started.
Yeah, it's 3, actually.
3.
Yeah.
It says, Revelation 17:3. So he carried me away in the spirit to the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet-colored beast, full of names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns.
Yep, 7 heads going to, Greece, Rome, UK, France, Spain, Germanian major, Germanian minor, you know.
And then the 8th that came out of the 7th is right. So that's how that all lines up.
10 horns, you know, the UN, you know, those Luxembourg, what's the others? Yeah, you
All
got
those
I gotta look it up.
Western European countries.
Yeah, yeah.
You had
Denmark, Luxembourg,
Yep.
the Netherlands,
Yep.
I believe Norway is
Norway.
Look at it walk through.
Switzerland, all that.
now when John had seen the beast, he marveled at it. You know what I'm saying? Just like was saying, like some of the elect will be deceived. Like he looked at it, he was like, "Man, that's crazy." You know?
Yeah.
He was probably looking at the technology.
This beast got all this authority over the world. They police the whole world with their policies. Then they have all the world come up under them in the form of the United Nations, and they just dictate policies and everything to the planet. So they're in a dominant position, and they've been in this position for a long ass time. You know. So yeah, and then now they rolling out their artificial intelligence and technologies, so they're stronger than ever now. You know?
This man has always desired to have world domination and have the people come up under his rule. You know, it's always been in his heart since way before. You know, it started with the Greeks.
See, he forgot the Most High is who rose him up. He thought that he was able to. He did it based on his own excellency. No, the Lord rose his ass up because it was already appointed that he was going to come out of that bottomless pit for a season and dominate, you know, for a season, and then he was going to go right back into perdition. That's why he's called the son of perdition. You know, like the scriptures say in Job, his months are determined.
Yeah.
You know, he can't go past those boundaries. You know, but in his self-inflated mind, he thinks that he got all the time in the world. But at the same time, showing you how unstable he is, he's operating like he knows his time is short.
Yeah.
That's why he wants to do everything so fast. What you speeding up for if you think you're gonna have all this time to do what the hell you think you're gonna do?
He thinks he is. What's that? Psalms.
I'm gonna get Psalm 39. And to back your point, back to the elder's point up, he's moving fast, but he's moving sloppy.
Yeah.
So we can see all the shit that he's doing and dissect it within a matter of 24 to 48 hours.
Yep.
You know, like, oh, you know, we see wildfires, and then we get all the facts. Okay, we see what the niggas trying to do.
That's why it says in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Because he's reaching that pinnacle, but he's being forced. His hand is being forced.
Yeah, I got Psalms 49 and 11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names.
Yeah, I mean, the moment these devils got over here, it was just up for the taking. He didn't care if the tribes are already dwelling over here. He didn't care. He seen it, he covered it, and he took it. And then he said, hey, this is New Jerusalem. You know? This is the land of Canaan.
It's like the same thing.
And this is our inherited right. Manifest destiny.
Yep.
And the Monroe Doctrine.
The Indian Removal Act. All these are part of him. This devil's covetous spirit to rule, to take over, to try to, rule the world.
They covet fields, man.
Yep.
And they take them by violence. You know, they oppress the people that were there before them.
Yep.
And then they just try to sweep all their wickedness under the rug and give Native American Day and shit like that. Give them reservations.
What's that?
Throw out reparations every once in a while when they want to distract niggas. You know, these are all the tactics of Esau trying to forward their kingdom and at the same time hide their past.
Right.
Like,
because he's ashamed of
Yeah,
his
yeah.
past. He know what the fuck he's done. He's guilty.
Yeah. And part of this the image of the beast, they're gonna do away with history. all the history that we bring out as it pertains to the scriptures, the history of the affliction of our people, they're gonna do away with libraries, only like Fahrenheit.
You gotta go through. You gotta
Yeah.
go through Chat GPT to
Yeah.
get knowledge now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Pretty much, you're gonna have to go to AI, and they get to reshape everything.
Everything. What is that? The Apostle Ramla always quotes this from Voltaire. History is the lie most agreed upon.
Yeah.
Or I believe.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
because they say the victor write history.
Yeah, 'cause like,
Yep.
You know?
use it to our advantage. It's not gonna lie on that.
Yeah, that was it on
And that's
that.
why it says, "And the Lord required
And
that which is
which
past."
prophets were
Yeah.
prophesying at the same
You know?
time. So,
He can try to, cover his tracks and get rid of the history and shameful past, but the Lord, come on now. One day is a thousand years is one day to him.
You ain't gonna forget.
Well, how would, matter of fact, somebody get Psalms 109 and 14.
that's all.
14 and 15.
Psalms 109 and yeah, okay. 14. Let thine iniquity of thy father be remembered with the Lord,
Yep.
and let not the sin of his mother be blotted out.
Mm-hmm.
Let them be before the Lord Yahweh continually, that he may cut off the memory of them from the earth.
There it is.
What's the scripture in Job where it says similar?
I think like Job 18 maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Lord
Like a
gonna
bad-
cut them off.
Yeah.
You know, since you tried to erase your past of what you did, well, you're gonna have a long future ahead of you, and it's not gonna be a good one. And then we're gonna erase the memory of you off the earth. That's how it's gonna go.
I use it for school.
But you gonna suffer for what your forefathers done. And you coming back in there a lot anyway because they leave their inheritance to their children.
Mm-hmm.
So you inherited what you left. You know? The Most High is not he's not a unjust judge. You know?
It's getting certain answers for once.
No, that was it on that point. You got it.
I got Psalms 10 and 11. This is in the A&P. He says to himself, the Most High has quite forgotten. He has hidden his face. He will never see my deed. Arise, O Yahweh, O power, lift up your hand in judgment. Do not forget the suffering. Why has the wicked spurned and shown disrespect to the Most High?
Man.
He has said to himself, you will not require me to account. You have seen it, for you have noted mischief and vexation, irritation to take it into your hand. It says, to unfortunate commits himself to you. The unfortunate commits himself unto you. You are the helper of the fatherless. Yeah, so the Most High, all of these sins that he's committed over these generations, even to, the things that he's going to do in these latter days, everything is being taken into account. Everything is being recorded, man. The angels have been watching the whole time. And just because he's been prevailing and prospering in his hand, he thinks that, okay, hey, we got it. Ain't nothing going to happen to us. I shall not see adversity, right? But as the scriptures say, man, he's going to be brought down within an hour, man.
Yeah.
These things going to come upon him when he least expect it.
Yeah. You still reading?
No, that's it.
I have one. Job 20 and 6. Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach unto the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he?
They shall narrowly look upon him and say, is this the man? And then eventually, when all of them is gone, damn. We're gonna have like an Edomite museum just so that you can know that they existed.
Edomite artifacts.
Yeah.
Edomite fossils. Verse 8. He shall fly away as a dream and shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. Like a dream. Like, how fuck, I forgot what dream I had last night. That's how Esau gonna be. You know? You only remember the dreams that are vivid. The rest of that shit, you know, it's like a blur.
Yeah.
Esau's existence, you know, in the kids gonna be like a blur. Like damn, like you said, the brother said, you're gonna have to have a Edomite museum, Edomite artifacts. This is the first shovel that Esau used to build the new temple.
Created the missiles, really.
Yeah.
There once was a red man that walked the earth. What? Yeah, your uncle Esau.
Everything Esau got is from the Israelites and other nations.
He was evil and wicked.
Because it says he takes people's heritage.
Yeah.
Like a 2 and 2.
A Urim and a Thummim.
So the original
nightmare show.
I say the creation that Esau was the missiles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quick reset. This is Obadiah 1 and 18. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and they shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord has spoken it.
They hate that scripture. Nobody, no Christian wants to address that scripture.
No, they're very ambivalent when it comes to that verse.
But Esau was done away with, right?
That's already passed.
It already passed.
They can't ever put their finger on it.
You know that saying, out of sight, out of mind. You know, hey, this man is everywhere. There's nowhere you can go where he's not present. And he's called the border of wickedness. Wherever he is, there's gonna be corruption. There's gonna be some kind of immorality, wickedness. So when his man is put out of the earth, man, the earth is gonna rejoice. Down to the trees.
So back your point is,
They said it's like not that.
no, you got it, bro.
They said that he would be given a sword to take away peace from the earth. When he goes down, the world's gonna have peace again.
The scripture said in Isaiah, I think it is, their plows, pruning hooks will be turned, their spears will be turned into pruning hooks. Like, it wasn't going to be a need for weapons.
Isaiah 2?
Yeah.
Not going to be a need for
The
weapons.
reason why a lot of these other countries are fucking putting all their effort into developing nuclear weapons and their arsenal is to defend themselves from this devil.
That's it.
I was gonna say, it's no place in the world that this devil has not left their mark.
Oh, that's a scripture.
Whether it's corrupting the North Pole, the South Pole, or just war, you know, some form of death, wherever this man is, death ensues. You know.
Yeah. There's never been like no moment of peace since the dragon came out of the bottomless pit. You tell me anywhere in time since the late 1400s has it ever been peace? There was never no wars with his hands tied to it.
No wars or no type of global conflicts where you know the earth was at rest and nothing.
Especially pollution.
Oh yeah.
Pollution. Taking the plastic, you know, using oil, the blood of the earth. You know, you're not supposed to be, you know, you're not supposed to be using that.
You know, if you do the history, they came out with electric cars at first, and then the Rockefellers, they put it, they did away with that whole plan because
Petroleum.
the petroleum, you know how much money they would gain from drilling oil and
No,
you
the
know,
Rockefellers.
Rockefellers. What did I say? Rockefellers.
That's what you said.
Rockefellers. Yeah.
I think he said the Rothschilds.
Oh, okay.
I mean, yeah.
One of them. We know it's the Rockefellers.
But
You were saying they had the electric vehicles.
yeah, the electric vehicles at first, and then they said, no, hell no, we can't have that because
It's not lucrative.
it's right. It would, you know, they weren't thinking about saving the planet and shit, but they were thinking about the money. But obviously it would have benefited the people, but they're not thinking like that. They're not trying to benefit the people, the earth. They're just trying to benefit themselves.
Light bulb.
Yep, Nikola Tesla.
Yeah, because basically that whole Edison Tesla
Yep, Tesla.
era, they still have light bulbs that were created back in the 1800s that are still burning because the filament isn't going out. You know, so
You can power things through nuclearly.
Yep.
Was it? You know, you explained how the atoms.
Yeah.
And they.
through fission.
Yeah.
Nuclear fission.
The
You could-
pharmaceutical industry, the Rockefellers, you know, they used the petroleum base for all their medication.
Yeah.
You know, you don't supposed to be putting petroleum in your body.
Okay.
You know, you put it on your body, you know, to, you know, petroleum jelly.
Yeah,
You know, Vaseline to moisturize, but you don't supposed to be putting that in your body. You know, they switch from, you know, the natural herbs to petroleum-based, you know, medication.
Yep.
You know, that's why you got people, they sick. You know, they sick as fuck right now, man.
The earth is in overdrive right now, man. The Lord, the Most High, even said, "There's no peace unto the wicked." Man, it was some information. I don't know if it's true or not, but they said since America has been established, it's been at war 97% of the time. They never, you know, it's always ongoing with them. I was watching the LA brothers, and the brother Daniela brought out how bees have a Sabbath.
Yeah.
And you had shared that the article. They don't, you know, they farm bees and they overwork animals. You know, it's not just bees. It's fucking fish. They got the fish farms. It's cattle. They overworking the earth.
Real quick, if I could get this, Sirach 39 and 26. It says the principal things for the whole use of man's life are water,
Yeah, kind.
fire, iron, and salt,
Yep.
flour of wheat, honey,
Great.
milk.
Yep. Remember, these are God-given rights, man. It's supposed to be free unto man. This dude charges you. You gotta work for it. He bills you. You know.
And he contaminates it.
Yeah, on top of that.
It says, and the blood of the grape and oil and clothing.
Shit.
All these things are for good to the godly, so to the sinners they are turned into evil.
That's how you know that this man is the sinner, the wicked of the earth, because he made you the natural use of man that's supposed to help to prosper the earth. He's
Turned
using
into
them.
evil.
Yeah, he's using them against you. He deprives you of these natural things that your body needs. It was salt was on there, wasn't it?
Yep.
The natural things, and he weaponizes it and puts like ionized or iodized.
Yeah, iodized salt.
Iodized salt. That shit is straight poison.
Poison.
That shit is
It's a
literally
killer.
poison.
I shared.
Morton.
Mortal.
Mortal.
You know the
You can fucking
Call it mortal salt.
that's the same as the shit that they put on the ice.
Bro, that chart I shared yesterday about the
vax.
vax that they pump into us as soon as we're born.
Yeah, the saline
Bro.
got that shit in there.
That shit though. It ain't sea salt. It ain't, you know.
Yeah. Himalayan.
Everything has a
Black
patent
salt.
on it. Like he put a
Salt.
patent on stuff that he just digs up. It's
I
a
got
resource, a mineral, and he put a patent on it.
I got some. It's Nahum chapter 3, verse 19 in the NLT. It says, "There is no healing for your wound. Your injury is fatal. All who hear of your destruction will clap their hands for joy. Where can anyone be found who has not suffered from your continual cruelty?"
Wait, read that again.
Everything is suffering, man. Everything. All type of disease, cancer, you know, diabetes.
Yeah, the future weight.
Everything is just sickly, man.
It's like rheumatoid.
Suffering. And all he cares about is the revenue that it brings.
Yep.
Because if I can get you hooked to this food, I can get you hooked to this medicine, this so-called medication. I can get you hooked to this medication, I can get paid off of your deaths.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
Let's keep you alive, keep you with pharmaceuticals. You go to the doctor, they keep you alive. Take this, and, you know, keep you alive for 18 years, 20 years. But you're dependent on this type of medicine. And who profits off that? Esau, the pharmaceutical companies. Then when you die, who profits off that? Esau. You know?
This, like you said, cruelty, man. It's very cruel. The system that this man has implemented, you know, very cold-blooded, man. Yeah, you're just a number. You're not seen as a human, man. You're less than a human. You're less than an animal.
Yeah, because animals have substance. Animals have value. You don't look at you like, you know, they say goyim and all that, but even that, like the way they, you know, like you said, you just a number, man. You just another form of income.
I saw this TikTok, funny, but it was saying that cancer patients don't die from cancer. They die from the radiation that shuts down their organs because their organs are cooked. That's what really ends up killing them.
And another thing, a lot of them die from the mental strain and the anguish and the anticipation of death. It's the mental part that really eats you up. Of course, the cancer is slowly breaking down your body, but we know you can combat that with herbs. You can combat that with fasting. There's certain ways to, you know, kill off that cancer. But Esau not gonna tell you. They got the cures for all of this shit. You know, they got scientists that go in there and that actually know how to cure these diseases. They got cures for AIDS.
Yep.
But why would I cure someone when I can have a poster child nigga like Magic Johnson that's been living for 30 years and 35 years and show you like, hey, with these certain medications, you can live. You can be HIV positive and have a regular life. So
the stress of putting your life expectancy down.
Yeah.
You know,
That's the biggest
the
killer
stress,
on
the depression. Which I got this real quick. In Sirach 30 and 21, it says, "Give not over thy mind to heaviness, and afflict not thyself in thine own counsel. The gladness of the heart is the life of man, and the joyfulness of a man prolong of his days. Love thine own soul, comfort thy heart, remove sorrow from thee, for sorrow have killed many, and there is no profit therein."
Bro, how many times have they falsely diagnosed somebody with cancer or any other disease, and they really didn't have it? When your mind, when your body is a computer, man. So when your mind believes something, your body follows. If these people believe that they have cancer, oh, I'm in distress, you know, my body's under attack, it starts to break down. Your body starts to follow suit.
Yeah.
There's even been people who, in their dreams, they had a dream of them being shot, and they died because their body actually believed it, and they understand that, man.
It kind of on the righteous side of it, you look at the people who have faith, right? And they had these ailments. They believed that they could be healed just by their faith in Yahweh Shai. And what happened? Hey, the Lord healed them. You know? Hey, because the woman that touched the hem of Yahweh Shai's garment, I believe she had an issue of blood, right? And what happened? She believed before, hey, all I need to do is just touch his garment. I don't even need to talk to him. Right. You know? And what happened through that? Hey, the miracle transpired, and she was whole, meaning sound in body and mind.
Also, the Lord made medicines out of the earth. You know? And these devils, they suppress the true medicines from the earth, the herbs, different fruits that exist. There's different forms of things you can intake that will heal you, man.
Yeah.
But he can't. He could profit off of that also.
Yeah.
Yeah. But see, he can't do right.
He
can't do right.
He don't want to heal.
Right, bro.
He want to slow kill. Just for a quick health tip on something, fasting from certain things is probably one of the biggest helps you can do. Not putting certain things in your body.
It reminds me of remember the movie The Orderlies?
Disorderlies. Yep.
When they lost the man's medicine.
Yep.
And them taking him off the medicine actually healed him.
Better. Yeah.
He got better.
He started exercising and shit.
That happens a lot. You know, your grandparents, your parents are on all this medication. They lose their medicine or forget to get the prescriptions filled. A lot of times they start to feel better. Because they're pretty much purging themselves from all the or fasting from all the chemicals that's in them.
Yep.
So they're naturally, they're getting to get back to their natural state.
The body's healing itself. The body's supposed to be able to heal itself. That's what this is set up. But you got to feed it with the proper nutrients and take away the man-made chemicals and whatnot. Right. And those are all the best tasting things. The chemicals. Because they're set up to play with your brain, your mind like that.
I know y'all heard, right? Bill Gates. He recently said that he's impressed with Trump's willing to support Operation Warp Speed 2. Where now they want to act like they want to get rid of HIV and AIDS in the world through what?
Through technology.
What is Bill Gates mainly known for?
The vacuum.
Yeah. mRNA.
Yeah.
He wants to do it through the mRNA.
Damn. You think about it, that's going to make Jake even more degenerate and go out there and have unprotected sex. And you know what I mean? Because they got a cure for it. More more homo activity.
But you think they really gonna cure that shit?
No, what it's gonna do is put them.
They told you that originally
Yeah.
that it was gonna get rid of the damn
Okay.
the CVID.
Yeah.
Come to find out, if you took both boosters, it didn't mean shit.
Yeah.
You got worse.
What did it do? It put all the little nanos in you.
Yeah.
And now that's supposed to go and search out
That's
the
the
bad
messenger.
pathogens in you.
Yeah, that's the
and take it out.
messenger.
But
Yeah.
yeah, right.
But what it also does is it blocks your immune system from fighting other things.
Yep.
You know?
And we didn't even think. Well, I didn't. It probably don't calcify your pineal gland as well.
Supposed to take away the God gene. Supposedly, yeah, right?
Hey, but these people are so fucking retarded, bro. They know this devil's up to no good, right? That dude, Bill Gates. But it's the same thing. They know McDonald's is fucking poison
Bro.
for you. But yet the line is wrapped around the corner, man.
Bro.
Yeah, too.
I'll be out. You sent that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Bro. It was a female. She did a video where her child was eating was it McNuggets, 10-piece McNuggets from McDonald's, and the baby, the kid started, I guess, crying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or something like that.
she said
She thought her tooth.
Because she thought her tooth came out.
Yeah.
Come to find out, it was another tooth. It was a tooth in the meat.
Wow.
Bro, before.
It was a baby's tooth
Yeah.
in the meat.
Hey, think about that. What did he say?
Think about it.
That's people.
What's his name, man? Everybody Finkelstein from New York. You know what I'm talking about? That guy was on the radio show talking about.
He was being bold about it.
Yeah. We feed your children to the kids, and y'all like McDonald's is one of your favorites.
Yeah.
I got the little accent on it so y'all know who he was. Rabbi A.B. Finkelstein from New York.
You go into McDonald's and order anything in there, you commit cannibalism.
Yeah.
Straight like that. How the fuck you think it's that many fucking cows on the earth
Right.
to serve billions of people daily, every year?
That's why people come on missing.
You drink the blood of the Passover.
Yeah, what the hell you think you eat, man?
Potatoes take time to grow.
Yeah.
And what caught my attention, the first thing this dumb
I was
bitch
about to
said,
say the same thing, bro.
She knew
Yep,
that.
go ahead.
She said, "Oh, I seen the videos about McDonald's and I know about it and everything, but I didn't pay no attention to it." But then she got the nerve to say, "After y'all see this video, y'all dumbasses still gonna go, bitch, you did."
Right.
Yeah.
That's how you got in that situation in the first place, cause Jake don't fucking listen.
Right? That's the same thing. That's why I brought it up, because right about now, everybody knows that this dude, Freddy Krueger Gates, he's up to no good, man.
Yeah.
But yet, when this dude presents some fucking form of jab that's gonna heal you or something, people lining up. People go and take it, you know, and then a few weeks later, when they start getting some fucking weird ass symptoms, now they stress.
Adverse effects.
Let's remember, that adverse effects. A lot of people shaking and doing all kinds. I should have never took this. People forgot about that. That was just a couple years ago.
You know, but you didn't listen. You didn't listen to your own damn self, man, because you knew. You know, that's the thing, man. These people listen, but they don't pay attention.
It says they see what they're. You got it. You gonna grab it?
Nigga, Trump had a 3-hour dinner with Bill Gates. What is he talking to him for? But he finna be y'all savior though, right?
The director of health.
This devil, man, is very crafty, you know, very subtle, right? He's what's that? He was more subtle than all the other beasts.
Beast of the field.
Yeah, man. He's done his research. He knows how to play with the human brain and how to manipulate people. You know?
This man's captain set up the goddamn the dream team of wickedness, man. He's setting up the dream team of wickedness over there. You know? So that's why we look at this administration as being something very. This is gonna be a serious man.
It's different.
These motherfuckers ain't even politicians. He's putting in place. They just good at whatever the hell they do.
Right. That's why everybody now all of a sudden, everybody knows what the word oligarchy means.
Right.
Oh, America's an oligarchy now. It's ruled by the elite, by billionaires. It's been ruled by billionaires, man, and trillionaires. Now they're actually sitting in a position where you can see them, where they're actually sitting next to the president. They're gonna be front row.
Yeah, the ones that you seeing, they're just puppets.
Puppets. Yep.
They're faces for the real people.
Yep.
They're low level. The ones behind them that you don't see, but you know their name now at least, but you still don't see them. You know.
So it's pretty obvious that even though this devil Trump, he's very proud, he's very confident of himself, and he believes that he is the man. He's not. All right. He himself takes orders. All right. So he's gonna do the bidding of his masters, which is a demonic agenda, man.
And this is from People's Voice TV. It says Bill Gates says Trump might support Operation Warp Speed 2.0. Should we be worried? Bill Gates claims he was impressed by the U.S. president-elect's interest in his healthcare innovation proposals after he and Donald Trump discussed global health challenges over a long and quite intriguing dinner.
Right. And this devil, Bill Gates, he's the so-called creator of that Microsoft software.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Right, that part. Oh, remember that patent that came out?
0606 shit. Yeah, 06.
Yeah.
So hey, it's all lining up.
Yeah.
You know, the scriptures are on point. We've been telling you, the apostles been telling you for decades. You know, there's gonna come a point where this message is no longer gonna be available. You're gonna be on your own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. And they just made it that easy when they took down TikTok for a little bit.
Yeah.
Had you people wilding,
Dude, they
losing your rocks, man.
Do they kill himself?
A nigga, fucking bodybuilder, killed himself because he had I think over 1 million TikTokers.
He was making
a lot of money off of TikTok, and then when it was announced that the ban was coming, his big buff weak ass took himself out, man. Only for Trump to revoke it right after.
No, we're gonna extend it.
Bro, I wasn't even going for a day, bro.
Hours.
It wasn't even a whole day.
Dumbass nigga.
2 hours. No.
That shows you there's a lot of weak ass men in this society. That's because you had it too easy for too long.
Yeah.
But that was a feminine spirit on you anyway.
Yeah.
He saw he's flexing his might by showing you how much grip he has over the world. He's flexing it right now. I can mess with your power. I can mess with your internet providers. I can mess with your apps.
content.
I can mess with your banks, your money. I can mess with your food. He's showing you.
And the whole time I'm messing with your mind.
And that's the main
That's
point.
the main.
That's the main point.
Continuous.
If I can mess with all that, I can get in here.
Shit, because you turn off something that people are addicted to, and they fucking lose
Yeah,
it.
they bug out.
If a drug addict go cold turkey, they go through it. That's why it's important to be in the mentality of Micah 2 and 10, man. So, getting in the position or in the mindset of detaching from the society. That nigga killed himself because he was too attached.
God.
The scriptures say, if thou faint in the day of adversity, thy strength is small. If you have the anticipation of that adversity, you're gonna get ready.
And people are having TikTok withdrawals, man.
Man, and we was laughing. We was like, hey man, hell yeah. Like when it was out, some brothers they went to the app to see if it was up, and they said that it's no.
And they put Trump's reason.
It was
on there.
stressing, bro. You know?
These people was bugging, man.
Yeah.
These women they crying.
What the fuck to do.
Yeah.
How am I was just about to say, what am I supposed to do?
One girl said I had to sell my property, I had to sell my cars.
Aw.
She had to sell everything she had.
Why does she think that this was just gonna last forever?
That tells you how simple
Fucking
people are.
idiots,
Because
man.
if you say you are using that app to make some money, you would think that they would be living according to their means, not what you expect to come in. What the hell you already have? You shouldn't have to sell your house and your car.
My TikTok money, if I would have, it would have been the down payment of a car that I can't afford.
Right.
Or it would have been some extra money to upgrade my house, or
Right.
something reasonable. That's a one-time payment thing, and if the money keeps coming, cool. But I'm not about to sit up because I'm making 10 G's a month on TikTok. I'm about to make something that's 8 G's a month that I got to pay for.
But that's their problem because they get the money and they think it's consistent.
Yeah, forever.
You like the thing about it is these dumb people, they don't possess any type of skills.
Yeah.
Their skill is folly.
And that's why the scripture says that money grows wings, man.
Yeah.
You know? Just like overnight you could lose it all.
And that's what these people, mainly our people, think about this society that we live in. Well, it's always going to be there. They'll always Babylon America is not always going to be here.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to tell you, we're prophesying to our people to tell them that, hey, like you quoted Micah 2:10, you got to get out. You got to get out of this place spiritually, because the more you're invested into this wicked ass society, the harder it's going to be for you to detach. When that time comes, when they gonna make the grip tighter and make it like this brother was going into earlier, more convenient and harder for you to detach. Like, damn, my whole like for example, your cell phone. Everyone has a lot of information. Their cell phone makes your life that much easier and convenient.
I was telling myself, hey, I don't want to buy a new phone because I don't want to start over with building my cell phone.
Right.
To where I got it just how I like it.
Yeah. But say you have to get rid of your cell phone. All right, man. Hey, whatever.
Yeah.
These people, the cell phone, they can't go a day, they can't go a minute without their cell phone. So how much more of this bullshit in this wicked ass life that they are attached to, that they covet after?
And bro, it's like they keeping the drug, but they changing the ingredients and they making this shit strong. Like with these apps, they making it to where you getting notifications about shit that it's not even really concerned what you involved in the app. I don't need to know that Sally is starting a fucking live. I'm not even following her.
Bro, it really ultimately these phones is designed to kind of have you attached mentally. Like it's like as if your brain in the fucking phone then swap places. So you can't go nowhere without your brain. Cause think about it. All the ads, the applications, everything that's in it is designed to make everything easy,
convenient.
Everything will be done quick at an instant. A lot of when you think about it, you'll be thinking about something, and then out of nowhere, an ad comes up on your phone.
Change your whole
Like I didn't even search that out. How the fuck does it know that I was thinking about those shoes? An ad just came up with those same shoes that I was just thinking about, or might have been talking about, because it's the device is built in there. They're trying to extract every day about you. All the information, all the data is being extracted. So your phone knows you damn near better than you know yourself.
Well, I was watching the video earlier. I meant to send it. I'm gonna send it later, so I will. But It was the CEO of TikTok. He was getting interrogated. It was like a court session, and they asked him, "Does TikTok use your phone's camera to pick up on when your eyes dilate, and then take that information and then give you more information in your algorithm based off of that?" He gave a roundabout answer. He couldn't answer it straight up.
Circumlocution.
Right. Does Facebook do it? Does Instagram do it? Of course they do it. You know, it's only okay when they do it.
Yeah.
You know, they're the only ones that can collect the data on you and create an algorithm specifically created for you.
Tailored for you.
You know, that's why something like the brother was saying, shit pops up where you were moments ago you were thinking about it, and then next thing you know you have the ad because it's a AI system. It's fucking advanced, man. It's super powerful. It's smart.
We've been training AI about ourselves and what we want and what directions. We show you this. It's only 2 or 3 directions our minds are going to go into, and they just suggest those 3 directions, and then they start learning which one you start going in.
It makes you dumber.
I just
You know,
I saw that this Facebook has this thing where it's been saving every website that you visited in your phone.
Cookies.
Everything that you've been.
And they brought the shit out where they have to warn you that this thing has cookies, so it'll track your usage, and they make it so hard to deny the shit. You're in the majority of the time we in a rush, we just hit allow. Right. I see myself doing this shit aloud, and then so I can go to what I want to go to, but not knowing that they're just gonna track your shit, and you got to go in there manually and take everything out.
To delete your Facebook account, you damn near got to go through the Supreme Court.
You
You know?
gotta get a police report.
Mine, I got off in like 2009. Mine is still up. You sure you don't want to come back? These people will miss you. These are the motherfuckers I got off for.
Demons I got off for.
That's why I got off. You don't show me them same people. That's crazy. But that's what he'll use. He'll use whatever. Emotions, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Like we're saying, man, this devil knows. He knows what you like. You know, he knows your weaknesses. He knows your vices. You know, so that's why we gotta we have something that we know we're just like we shouldn't be tapping into this too much. We gotta fucking purge it out of us, man. Purge it out of our lives. You know, because this devil he knows what you, like I said, he knows what you like. He knows what you're into. He's gonna use it against you. You know, so deleting Instagram, deleting Facebook, Snapchat, all those fucking unnecessary apps, it's actually freeing yourself, man. You know, it's a form of freeing yourself and detaching from the system.
Right, like don't get us wrong, like we use these platforms just to get the message across. Since most people are attached to it, well, you're gonna at least get the message through here too,
or to obtain information, so we can bring more edification out.
Right.
And we're able to, because we know a lot
still
of
information highway.
Right.
Information.
There's a lot of bullshit on there, but we have the spirit of discernment to read between the lines, and cut through the bullshit, and you know, understand what's being brought forth, and bring it forth to the elect to edify the church.
But if you find yourself fucking doom scrolling all day, you know it's not good. Hey,
I just got off fucking Instagram today. See what is evil for your soul. Get not that unto it.
Yeah, man. Like you should know what. Hey, this shit ain't good for me. I gotta get off of this.
I spend hours just swiping. Like, no, this ain't good.
Yeah. Stuff like that, you know. I'm guilty of it.
You can go down rabbit holes and shit.
I'm guilty of it.
You gotta think about what can I better use this time for. You gotta have something to replace it with.
Right.
You know?
And that's the
you got it.
That's the problem with the average American, man. They fucking suck. So all they want is bread and circus. They don't have any hobbies. They don't have any real interest that can benefit them, you know, past the moment, you know.
They don't possess any skills.
No
They can sharpen. They can
exactly.
work on. You know, they don't play no instruments. They don't. You know, they ain't trying to work towards nothing to better themselves or.
They don't like to read.
No, hell no.
Can't build nothing.
Niggas don't want to cook or learn how to cook, learn how to build nothing, learn how to fix nothing.
Yep.
You know, they just want to
Be entertained.
like that movie Wall-E.
Yeah.
Who were just sitting in the thing, the recliners, and just you know everything at their fingertips. That's what they want. They like the Instacart and the what is that shit called? DoorDash, the Uber Eats,
Postmates.
you know, Postmates, all that shit where everything's
At their fingertips.
At their fingertips. Where they don't have to work for it. They can just have someone bring it to them. They don't have to cook a meal. They don't have to prep a meal. Because they just want the instant gratification. You know, they don't want to work. You know, work hard for anything. Build on something. Let me start a project and then come back the next day and work on it.
Sirach 33 and 27. It says to send him to labor and it be not idle. For idleness teacheth much evil.
I want to say something real quick, and then we can go and actually breaking that down. When you actually work hard and tap into your creativity, into your you know, that hard work of concentration, you feel better. It makes you feel good when you have to tap into that natural spirit that's within you.
You know, when you doing something you enjoy or you're doing a task, sometimes you're not even tired.
Yeah.
You could be like before. I've done stuff where I worked all day and I had a certain task or something I had to do at home, but I was kind of motivated.
Yeah.
Man, I went in on that shit for like another 8 hours, and I just came off an 8-hour or 10-hour shift.
Right.
And you know, and of course you're tired after, but it's just the inner.
You feel good because you're like, damn, I got that much done. Or I got that accomplished.
It's like the inner motivation.
Yeah.
These people don't got that about nothing. You know.
If the first thing you do is reach for your phone when you wake up, you know it's a problem.
Yeah.
Because it's you know, it's, I guess you can call it a study, but the first 10 to 15 minutes when you wake up, of what your brain is seeing and taking in, that's pretty much how your brain is going to function for the rest of the day. If all you looking at is, you know, content on TikTok or Instagram, you're going to be distracted for the rest of the day. You know, these people, man, they can't live without their phone. You know, you sleep with your phone next to you, but then you wake up and that's the first thing you do is grab it. It's constant radiation. You know, even when it's the harm that you get from sleeping with your phone charging next to you.
It's even killing your sperm count.
Having it in your pocket.
Having it in your pocket.
Like when you wake up, the first thing you do is look at your the time. And then from there, you just on your phone, you know.
Got one notification. But as soon as I see that notification from a TikTok, I already know. I'm going to click on that one. By this habit, I'm going to scroll to the next one. My mom was like, why don't you just turn the phone off after that one? Yeah, right. Yeah, right. You got to see what's next. Sometimes that next one's fire. It's better than the one you just clicked on.
And they know that. That's why I set up like that.
Exactly. The brother showed me that saying. You want to read it? Yeah.
And the only time, like, don't get us wrong. Like, when I get up in the morning, you know, of course by the alarm, I wake up, and the first thing that's going through my mind is like, okay, the Lord allow me to wake up.
Yep, another day.
The water, you know, for giving me another day to wake. Now, you know what? Let me think of what lesson I can do. Let me think of, you know, what I can go into. And it's just early in the morning. The first thing I'm thinking about is, man, what lesson I can get into. Before I go to serve this devil and work for him, let me put in a little work for the Most High before I go to work for this devil. So every morning I get up and that's my routine.
Okay.
Even if I'm like preparing myself, I'm putting on clothes, I'm putting together a lunch or whatever I'm doing, but I'm still looking for something to get into. And then I'll open my phone up and I'll see articles, news articles, video notifications, brothers doing lessons, and you might listen to put on a video while you waking up, hearing the apostles going and stuff. spirits, you get inspired. So that's a more better way to spark your day versus getting up and then you looking at some bullshit. Yeah, you're scrolling through some bullshit. Yeah. Yeah, you get up and the first thing you looking at is, damn, did the Bills win? Did the, you know, did the Chiefs? They, you know what I'm saying? Like
Worse than that though is at night. To wind down, you scrolling and wind down. That's where a lot of time get wasted. I probably didn't scroll a couple nights ago where it was midnight and I was just not fully tired. I'm just going through a few minutes, seeing some things. Before I know it, I'm too tired to do a lesson. I'm just going to go to bed. So I'm laying down. I look up, man. I've been scrolling an hour and a half.
Yeah.
That easy. Yeah.
But now I done dozed off in and out. I'm like, oh man, I'm fucked up. Now I done messed up an hour and a half of exercise. Hey, you know what that means in REM sleep, that rapid eye movement sleep, that deep sleep? That's like the equivalent of another 6 hours, man. If you're able to get it in that. Like 30 minutes of that is like that 8-hour period. It's heavy when you get in it, but that's where them crazy dreams would be at too though. But just saying, like that sleep is where your body really does all the rest and heal, and that's a small window.
I don't know if it's me or
I don't know. This is me. A lot of times when I pray before I go to sleep, I get like my sleep is even if it's short, it's better.
Yeah, kind.
You know.
I can attest to that too. Say you up late for whatever reason, and then you pray and ask the Lord to just, however long that sleep is, ask for that sleep to be like well rest you, hey, and he'll give you that well rest. You know, and that say it's 4 hours. You know, he'll give it to you.
Yeah, and at 4 hours, it feel like 8.
Yeah.
You know.
yeah, we got to get the hell out of here, man.
Yeah.
We got to get the hell up out of here. That's why what's gonna be so beautiful is like what we got so accustomed to or used to here. It won't be a thing in the kingdom. It's gonna be a complete different life, complete different way. You know, we ain't gonna be waking up to no damn smartphones in the kingdom. Alarms and
hitting the snooze button and shit.
Yeah, wake up and you touch screen and shit. And we ain't gonna be doing that, man. That's why it says, what's that in Isaiah? I think it's like Isaiah 65 or 66, where it says, basically, it will not be remembered.
I know in 66.
When it talks about a new heaven and a new earth.
I know 66 got some good.
60.
I think it's in 66.
66. Yeah.
Because it's right before it talks about the anger of the Lord, the judgment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like 65. Maybe
65.
I think he's towards the end, right?
66 goes to it too. Yeah.
17.
Being confident. Yep.
Basically, the old way, the old world, it's not going to even come to mind.
Okay, yeah, that is.
This is Isaiah 65 and 17. It says, "For behold, I create new heavens and a new earth, and the former shall not be remembered, nor come into mind."
It's not going to even be remembered or come to mind. Remember when we had to fucking wake up to smartphones? Remember when we were just stuck? Remember when we had GPSs and shit?
When we had jobs.
Remember when we had to work 9 to 5s?
We're all stuck in traffic.
Remember steel-toed fucking shoes that make you uncomfortable all fucking day? Shit.
Yeah.
All the shit here, everything here, like, it's just robbing you of your energy.
That's what that was thought.
You know?
Yeah.
Littlest things, man. Fucking get on your nerves. Make you angry.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know?
This shit is all gonna pass away. All of it. So what we're used to right now is in the kingdom is just gonna be unfathomable how we're gonna be really living, because we're gonna really actually live. You know? What was purposeful. This right here was all the design of the serpent, man. This was his vision, all this shit.
Design of punishment for us.
It was punishment for us, but this was his vision. He saw this was like, yeah,
This is hell.
yeah, this is my paradise. And the world's going to enjoy it under me. Hell fucking no, we ain't enjoying shit down here.
We're not just talking about sin.
No, hell no. We're talking about the world. Look at the world. Look at the state of the world, man. It says the people, when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn.
Right. Also, they languishing.
Yeah.
Becomes weaker. Yep.
Oh, the earth is just in itself is it's dying.
Dying out.
Under this rulership, man.
You had after those fires, you had
It's cool.
you had some fucking donkeys.
Yeah.
They because they had to flee from all that smoke and radiation just to survive, and you could tell that they was
Burnt, bro.
they was exhausted. They was just chilling on somebody's lawn in front of their house.
Did you see the it was a bull that came down that hill?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a bull came down the hill. That motherfucker had like big ass long horns. And you could see like the firefighters or whatever. They was all running down. So he probably was on someone's farm or something.
Yeah.
But you know, he was just trying to fucking seek refuge, man.
Yeah.
He's a big ass.
Fucking animals can't even rest, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Bro, Psalms 126, 1. When the Lord turned again the captivity of Zion, we were like them that dream.
Beautiful.
Then was our mouth filled with.
Hey, we were like them that dream. Like the brother was talking about. He didn't even remember his dreams that he had the other night. Yeah, it's gonna be that way. Cause we're gonna be in the kingdom to come. We're gonna be living blessing after blessing after blessing. Everything is just gonna be going good. Under the curse, it was always thou shalt have a sorrow of mind.
Yeah,
I shall have no assurance that I lack. You don't know if you're gonna live the next day.
No rest.
You shall not have the sole of thy foot shall not have rest. You know, you will have no ease. That's the curse. The constant worry and anxiety and stress and always tired. Can't enjoy shit fully.
It says in that same curse, it was like, I wish that it were evening, and in the day thou shalt wish it was evening. Think about it, you wake up, oh, I can't wait to get off work.
Yeah.
I can't wait to the end of the day. Then at night, it's like, I can't wait to be morning so I can do something, or I can make more money so I can be. It's just a cycle, just constantly weighing on you. You're never comfortable with what the time is now.
It's very
In this life.
very repetitive.
Yep.
Every day.
Every fucking week is the same,
Same
man.
ass food.
Yep.
Same ass cross streets that you passing by every day. You just gotta see the same ass cars in traffic.
Yep.
Pass by the same people at the bus stop.
Yep.
This shit is tiring, man.
I've been losing track of days, bro. Straight up.
Yeah.
Until like certain days of the week where certain things happen, I don't know what day it is. Monday through Wednesday be like, I don't know. I've been losing days,
Bro, this morning, I bullshit you not, man. I woke up at around 6:40 something. I woke up fast because I'm thinking, oh shit, I just slept in. I'm fucking off today. You know what I
I
mean?
woke up the other day thinking I was late for work, and I was off.
Yeah, that's
we got PTSD.
It's hell, bro.
Fucking living in fucking Babylon and work, man.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
Yeah, that shit really.
Sometimes you even have dreams that you at work.
Bro.
Yeah.
bro, like this. It was, oh shit, I was getting out of that work. I gotta quit.
Bro,
I got so bad one time. I had a dream that I thought I was at work, only to wake up and I gotta be at work in the next hour. I had that dream. Like, fuck.
Thought you already got halfway through your day.
Yeah.
It ain't even started yet.
At work, fell asleep. I was late. I was at work.
Oh, at work.
We gotta get it, hey, bro. we gotta get up out of here, man. This is, hey, rise your department. This is not your rest. Not your rest, man.
And then went to work.
You thought you hit snooze, but accidentally hit stop.
Yeah.
Somebody got the curses.
Yep.
Get that sorrow of mind. What's the other one earlier? It's earlier, like in the 20s and 30s, but basically said, not madness, blindness, but it's surrounding in the curses.
Right.
But basically, it's talking about how your mind is messed up.
Yeah, we're so damn traumatized, man. I wake up before my alarm.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I can't go back to sleep because I'm already thinking about having to get back up, you know?
And when you go, that's when you oversleep.
Yeah.
For real. That's really
It
what it
sucks,
is.
man. It really sucks. I don't see how our people like this place and they want to stay here.
Yeah.
Fucking continue to keep this place afloat. Cause our people, it's really our people who keep this fucking place going.
Yeah, our people. Hey, it tells you that in Isaiah. They trust in oppression. They love it. They love oppression.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Why is Israel? Is Israel serving? Is he a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled?
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, they do. Hey, and let me get this one. This is Daniel 7:25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and a dividing of time.
Right.
That word wear out in the Hebrew is ba'alah, and it says to wear out, afflict, but used only in a mental sense.
Shit. Psyop, man. Psychological.
Yep.
You know, psychological warfare, man. He wants you to quit. He wants you to give up. You know?
Jay can't afford to miss work. Jay can
Oh,
afford
you
to
miss one fucking day, it's over.
Jay can't afford to get sick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just the saying itself, I can't afford to get sick, man.
Paycheck to paycheck.
It's insane.
You gotta think about if I get sick, who can I borrow money from?
Right. To make up for that day.
Look, and which means I just took the day because I can't physically do it because this fucking chemical warfare that I gotta go through, and then my body's worn down, and then I'm eating the food we know is the best of the worst. We're trying to eat, which is expensive.
Right.
You never get a break nowhere.
Never.
This is because we didn't stay with the Lord, and He's allowing this devil to
This was our
truly drop
punishment.
down on us, man.
This was our punishment. We had to go through this, man. And now we hey, after all this that we didn't experience and how we feeling now, we like, hey, we get it, Lord.
Yeah.
We get it. We appreciate what, you know, putting us through this experience so that we can appreciate the righteousness.
Right.
You.
Yeah.
That's why when I think Jose wrote about it and Jeremiah wrote about it. We were that wife that went off with many lovers.
Oh man.
But then when I would return.
She liked it in the beginning.
Yeah. I was living good. I looked all decked out. Everybody wanted me. And I ran off with other lovers and they didn't give me nothing. I was actually giving out to them because I had so much. You know,
I gave all them my energy.
Yep. And then finally,
now
that I'm worn out and used up, right? And now I want to go back to you to try to revitalize me and shit. He's like, hey, where them lovers at, man? But when we get back, we're gonna appreciate him. Like, hey, I'm never leaving you, Lord. Man, you had me eating good, looking good, feeling good. I didn't have to be stressed or worked out, man. Hey, but you see the cycle happening, but this is how important it is. And these curses have to be on us to understand that there's no better place than being with the Father, man. I got a couple curses real quick. I found what I was thinking. This is Deuteronomy 28 and 29 also. It says, the Lord Yahweh shall smite thee with madness and blindness and astonishment of heart. Right? Thou shalt grope at noondays as the blind gropeth in darkness. You don't have no direction in life.
You don't know your purpose. You don't know. Jake
don't
always
know who
wants
God
to question
is.
why me? Why is this happening? Like Jake has no sense of what the fuck is going on. The one thing I appreciate about the truth is, if you're getting fucked up, you know why.
Yeah.
You know. You know why you going through hell. You know why this is happening. You know why your woman's coming up against you. In the world, you just thought you was looking for someone to blame.
Yep.
You know, instead of yourself.
Yep.
You know, but
Somebody else's fault.
in this, we look at ourselves first, like, okay, I'm going through this because I fucked up. You know, our nation, our people are going through this because we fucked up as a nation. Versus blaming, you know, yeah, Esau is part in it, but we just can't blame the so-called white man. We just can't blame the society. We gotta look at ourselves.
What do we do to cause us to be in position like this?
Even better, you got a solution.
Yeah, and
you're right.
there's a solution
Yeah,
to it. That's
yep.
the biggest part.
It's a way to return unto the Heavenly Father.
And like it says in Deuteronomy 30, it talks about how in the lands that when we were scattered, it says that we were called to mind both the blessing and the curse. So that way, you know, when we come back to what was written, that was to help us remember ourselves in the land of our captivity. And that's to help us understand why we're under these conditions. Like when a lot of these devils and these Christians try to say you can't use the curses to say that you identify with the Israelites, how can't you use that as an identifier?
Okay.
It's to help us remind us of why we're in this condition.
That's like the comedy.
Why can't we use it?
So who else do these curses, all of these curses apply to? They may apply to some people. They may apply to some Hamites. They may apply to some Moabites, but not all of them. You know?
And them ones that it identify with, hey, they more than likely Jake.
Probably Jakes.
Let me read
Jake is under the curse.
Let me read this real quick. Distilled